Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Thank you for being here and welcome to this meeting of the Nevada Youth Legislature. Before we get started, I'd like to ask the Secretary to please call roll.
Youth Legislator Aguirre.
Present.
Youth Legislator Barzoni. Youth Legislator Boulware. Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez.
Present.
Youth Legislator Fakarian. Youth Legislator Grimmett. Vice Chair Hart.
Present.
Youth Legislator Keeley.
Present.
Youth Legislator Kim.
Present.
Youth Legislator Christosik.
Present.
Youth Legislator Lee.
Here.
Youth Legislator Lynn.
Present.
Youth Legislator Mesa Ocampo.
Present.
Youth Legislator Knoll.
Present.
Youth Legislator Ogawa.
Present.
Youth Legislator Parikh.
Present.
Youth Legislator Rios.
Present.
Youth Legislator Sharma.
Present.
Youth Legislator Sullivan.
Present.
Youth Legislator Wagner.
Present.
Chair Song.
Present. Now, I would like to cover some housekeeping reminders. Please remember to turn the microphone on and identify yourself for the record each time you speak. Turn the microphone off when you are done speaking. I would also like to ask everyone to please turn off your cell phones. Please note that this meeting is being recorded and uploaded to the legislative website. Keep that in mind as we discuss the business of the Nevada Youth Legislature. Our next agenda item is public comment. Public comment may be provided in several different ways, all of which are listed on the agenda. At this time, if anyone would like to provide public comment, please remember to identify yourself for the record. Is there anyone wishing to testify in Carson City? Is there anyone wishing to testify in Las Vegas? AVH, is there anyone on the line to make public comment?
Your public line is open and working, but you have no callers at this time.
It appears we do not have anyone who is prepared to provide public comment at this time, so we will move on to the next portion of this meeting. It is time to address Agenda Item 3, approval of the minutes from the meeting on September 11th, 2025. Copies of the meeting minutes have been provided to you. I will now accept a motion to approve the minutes for this meeting. Would anyone like to make a motion?
I make a motion to approve the meeting minutes of September. Youth Legislator Knoll, for the record, I make a motion to approve the meeting minutes of September 11, 2025.
Thank you. Youth Legislator Knoll has moved for approval of the minutes of our meeting held on September 11th, 2025. Is there a second to this motion?
Youth Legislator Wagner, I second that motion.
Youth Legislator Wagner has seconded the motion. Is there any discussion on the motion or regarding the minutes? I'll take a vote on the motion now. All those in favor of the motion to approve the minutes, please signify by saying yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
All those opposed, please signify by saying no. The motion carries unanimously and the minutes are approved. Next is Agenda Item 4, which is the selection of a member of the Nevada Youth Legislature to consult with the Nevada Association of Student Councils concerning the nomination of a student member to the State Board of Education. The law requires the student member of the State Board of Education be nominated by the Nevada Association of Student Councils in consultation with the Nevada Youth Legislature. The NASC, board meeting and the selection of nominees for the student member of the state board will probably take place at the state conference in Carson City, Nevada in April 2026. We will now appoint a member to consult with the NASC on our behalf, either in person or remotely. Of the members present, we have 7 youth legislators who have not expressed interest in serving as youth delegates for the Commission on Innovation and Excellence in Education. Please raise your hand if you would also like to be considered for this volunteer position. These youth legislators are Youth Legislators Barzoni, Boulware, Keeley, Mezzo-Ocampo, Ogawa, Sullivan, and me. Would any of you like to serve as a youth legislator to consult with the Nevada Association of Student Councils concerning the nomination of a student member to the State Board of Education?
Wait, what? Oh, Nyla Barzoni, or Youth Legislator Barzoni.
I would entertain a motion to appoint Youth Legislator Barzoni as the youth legislator who will consult with the NACS to make a nomination for the student member of the State Board of Education.
Youth Legislator Knoll for the record. I second that motion.
Youth Legislator Knoll has moved to appoint Youth Legislator Barzoni as a youth legislator who will consult with the NACS SC to make a nomination for the student member of the State Board of Education. Is there a second to this motion?
Youth Legislator Grimmett, I second that motion.
Youth Legislator Grimmett has seconded the motion. Is there any discussion on the motion or regarding this appointment? I'll take a vote on the motion now. All those in favor of the motion to appoint Youth Legislator Barzoni as the youth legislator who will consult with the NASC to make a nomination for the student member of the State Board of Education, please signify by saying yes.
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 All those opposed, please signify by saying no. The motion carries unanimously. And Youth Legislator Barzoni is appointed as a youth legislator who will consult with the NASC to make a nomination for the student member of the State Board of Education. We are moving on to Agenda Item 5, the selection of 3 delegates from members of the Nevada Youth Legislature to serve as non-voting youth representatives for the Nevada Commission on Innovation and Excellence in Education. Senate Bill 425 was passed during the 2023 legislative session. This bill set up a Commission on Innovation and Excellence in Education. The Commission does not call for student representation, but the members of the Commission have requested student representation in a non-voting capacity. Most of the meetings will be virtual, but some of them will be in Las Vegas. Your participation as a student representative for the Commission includes active participation, focused listening, and inclusionary communication and connection. Some considerations that are important to these positions are listed on the document titled Commission on Innovation and Excellence in Education. Youth legislators Aguirre, Carminati Martinez, Grimmett, Hart, Kim, Christosik, Lee, Lin, Parikh, Knoll, Rios, Sharma, and Wagner have expressed an interest in serving as youth delegates for the Commission on Innovation and Excellence in Education. Please raise your hand if you are interested in serving as a youth delegate for the Commission on Innovation and Excellence in Education.
Please add Youth Legislator Boulware to the list.
Youth Legislators Aguirre, Carminati Martinez, Grimmett, Hart, Kim, Christosic, Lee, Lynn, Parikh, Knoll, Rios, Sharma, Wagner, and Boulware would like to be the youth delegates for the Commission on Innovation and Excellence in Education. I'll open it up for comment.
Chair Song,
Yes.
Youth Legislator Boulware has withdrawn her name.
All right. I will open it up for comments from our candidates. We will start with Youth Legislator Aguirre. Please share your thoughts about serving in this capacity.
And please make it 1 minute or less. We were unprepared for 13 candidates.
Youth Legislator Aguirre here. I want to serve as a non-voting youth delegate for the Nevada Commission on Innovation and Excellence in Education because I believe that students do have a voice. And yes, they have the voice, and I want to express myself and say that what is going on in this country is very it's not going well, and I want so sorry. Can I start over or no? No, okay. Oh my gosh, I was not ready. I just want to say that never mind. I withdraw, sorry.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Aguirre. Next, we will hear from Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez.
I would like to Youth Legislator Aguirre wants to withdraw.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Melanie Carminati Martinez, and the reason I wanted to become a youth legislator in the first place, and why I'm running to serve as a youth representative on the Commission on Innovation and Excellence in Education, is because I believe education is the foundation of how we evolve as a state and as a society. As a student in Nevada's public education system, I see every day how policy decisions shape classrooms, learning opportunities, and how prepare students feel for the future. With rapid changes in technology and workplace expectations, especially in our current timeline, students need an education system that keeps up and prepares us to lead. The Commission's work to study high-performing students and build a future-ready framework is strongest when student perspectives are part of that process. We bring insight into how policies actually affect learning access and student engagement because we have personally experienced it. If selected, I will listen carefully, communicate clearly, and responsibly represent Nevada students so the Commission's recommendations reflect real classrooms. Thank you for your consideration.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez. Next, we will hear from Youth Legislator Grimmett.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful day today and enjoying this wonderful springtime weather, at least here down in Vegas. I feel bad for you guys up north. But getting to it, education is a very relevant and influential policy issue for me, mostly because I see the effects of our education system on a day-to-day basis. Because after all, I am a high school student who goes to school here. And because I've lived through that system for several decades, or no, not several decades, a decade, I believe that I have the unique ability to testify on it and how effective it is. Now, unfortunately for the state of Nevada, our education system is not the best. In fact, it ranks as one of the worst in the nation. Nevada ranks 46th in overall education, according to the NEE Casey Foundation's Kids Count report, even fourth worst in K through 12 education per the U.S. News and World Report. Now, why is this the case? You could point to a million things, the students, the teachers, the administration, the bureaucracy that runs it all. But that's not why we're here today. We're here to pick a person for this job, a person that can represent the Nevada students' opinion on a board to reform our education system.
Time.
That's it.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Grimmett. Next, we will hear from Youth Legislator Hart.
I believe I am best for this role because my dedication to fairness and improvement in education, which is the founding reason for the Nevada Commission for Innovation and Excellence in Education. With my striving focus in the NYL being to improve the education system, I am especially eager to put my all into this role in the event that I am elected for it. Additionally, I believe I would be able to provide valuable insight in this position, considering that I've attended both top-scoring and underfunded schools and witnessed the gaps in education and their consequences. Having seen this and learned what Nevadan schools are missing, I believe I could be of much use to the Commission. Thank you.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Hart. Next, we will hear from Youth Legislator Kim.
Good afternoon. My name is Chloe Kim, and I would be honored to serve as a non-voting youth representative on the Nevada Commission of Innovation and Excellence in Education. As a youth legislator, nonprofit founder, and student who has worked directly at the intersection of education policy and lived experience, I bring ground-level perspective. Through my work with my nonprofit, the Wellness Box Foundation, I've seen how barriers like period poverty and lack of basic resources directly affect students' ability to learn, especially those who are already marginalized. I've worked alongside state lawmakers and collaborated with youth and educators across Nevada. That experience has taught me how to translate student voices into actionable policy recommendations. I would bring diligence, empathy, and a strong policy lens to this role, and I would be committed to representing Nevada students with clarity and purpose. Thank you.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Kim. Next, we will hear from Youth Legislator Christosic.
Hello, everyone. My name is Zoe Christosic, and I am running to be one of your 3 non-voting youth representatives for the Nevada Commission on Innovation and Excellence in Education. I'll break this speech down into 2 simple parts, the first being my qualifications and the second being on what I plan to do. First, in regard to my qualifications, there are 2 pretty simple things. There are 2 pretty simple things. The first is that I'm involved in speech and debate, especially taking part in activities like World Schools Debate that focus on more international issues. Thus, I have experience with policymaking, especially being allowed to contribute in regard to an international perspective, and I think this will help a lot. The second thing is that I come from a charter school, so I think I can offer unique perspectives, especially given the fact that the board has no one that represents from a charter school. Now, in regard to what I plan to do, I specifically want to lift up those that are entering early elementary school, especially given that things like the COVID-19 pandemic affected those students the most. So again, I would be honored for you to vote for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Christosic. Now, next, we will hear from Youth Legislator Lee.
Decision makers can study education systems, but only students live inside them. I want to start by saying this, everyone in this room and over there are very qualified, more than qualified, but I believe that this role isn't just about credentials, but it's whether student experiences can actually be translated into real policy impact, because policymakers can't speak as students, only students can. For years, I committed more than 600 hours of service to the same senior living community to use focused listening, real human interaction, and individual research to create real long-term impact to issues I was actually strongly passionate about and that are unknown, like education. Through that work, especially using music to support cognitive health, I learned how real and raw lived experiences reveal gaps that policy often overlooks. And that is a mindset of how I would serve on this commission, bridging lived experience and policies so recommendations don't just sound good, but would actually work. Thank you.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Lee. Next, we will hear from Youth Legislator Lin.
Hello, everyone. I'm a Youth Legislator Lynn from District 20, and I'm running to serve as a youth delegate to the Nevada Commission on Innovation and Excellence in Education because I simply want to better serve and represent Nevada's education system. Now, me personally, I've had experience in medical outreach, debate, and co-leading a volunteering organization, so I really understand how important it is to receive an education that's centered around career exploration and skill development. So I want to advocate and recommend more policies that improve in these areas, and I want to make sure that everyone has access to these learning opportunities in our state like I did for myself. And if I'm in this role, I'll be committed to action. I'll listen to what especially high school students and their perspectives have to say, and I would work collaboratively with the other 2 representatives in the Nevada Board of Education. I'll actively support an education system that definitely needs improvement, and I'll be someone who can represent every student in the state. I would be truly honored to represent and serve as a delegate for the CIEE. Thank you, representatives, for your consideration.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Lin. Next, we will hear from Youth Legislator Parikh.
Hello, everybody. Today, I seek your vote as the NYL representative on the Nevada Commission on Innovation and Excellence in Education, because I believe that I am a good fit based on my past work and my future interests. To begin, last school year, I sat down with my school principal to have a conversation about the use of AI in classrooms. I had this conversation because I truly believe that I had an input on what helps students, what creates problems, and what rules schools can realistically implement. During this, I had to listen carefully, explain student concerns clearly, and respond to pushback without getting defensive. And that experience is exactly what I plan to bring to this commission. If selected, I would come to meetings prepared and curious. I'd listen closely, ask questions when something isn't clear, and contribute when I have something meaningful to add. I want to learn from the adults in the room and make sure that student perspectives are part of the serious conversations which occur. Thank you so much for your time and consideration.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Parikh. Next, we will hear from Youth Legislator Knoll.
Good evening, colleagues and fellow legislators. My name is Casey Knoll, and I'm proud to announce that I'm running for this position. Specifically, over the past 5 months, I've worked with my Henderson City Council on the Blue Ribbon Commission, where we've advocated for educational policy change, which is essentially the same as I would be doing on this commission. And we're also planning a citywide job fair to provide students more access to careers, like this commission aims to do, or as they did in their last annual report. Additionally, I've served in over 3 different focus groups as a youth representative for the Nevada State Public Charter School Authority, where I provided input that helped create the safe transition from MAP testing to CERT testing for over 3 charter schools throughout the state. This experience, coupled with my ability to empathize and be able to understand the needs of students, not just in charter schools, but around the entire state, from Las Vegas to Reno, I've known what educational struggles students face, and I've actually acted on them. Thank you for your consideration.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Knoll. Next, we will hear from Youth Legislator Rios.
Hello, fellow youth legislators. I'm here representing Senate District 18. As my school's student council president over all middle school recreational programs, high school chair of our junior student council, president of our National Honor Society, chapter president of the Speech and Debate Club, and president of the Financial Literacy and Stock Market Game Club, I have experience working with teachers and students who live all over the state of Nevada, and have been in the education system myself for years alongside you all. From these positions, I've learned the value of feedback, improving, and how to work through barriers to achieve the program's goal. Collaboration is the key to any leadership position. It is my hope to bring this collaborative experience to the commission and improve its work on finding the best solutions to our education problems in the state. Nevada isn't known for its education, but I hope to do work in this commission to change that. Thank you.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Rios. Next, we will hear from Youth Legislator Sharma.
Hello, everyone. So one of the biggest reasons I joined the NYL was so I could make an impact on the education system here in the state. And it's because, in a sense, I believe that I was really raised by the schooling system here. It's where I grew the most, it's where I struggled the most, and it's where I succeeded the most. But I think most importantly, it's where I found my voice and found who I am today. And I think this position is an opportunity for me to help improve the same system that's affected my life in a beneficial way, but also millions of other lives. As a member of my school's school organizational team, I already know what it means like to communicate with officials and administration to actually lead to policy changes that affect students, right? I know the struggles as well as the strengths that individual students face. But I also see the potential that our whole schooling system has as a whole. And as a student from a Title I school, I really believe I have a unique perspective. I've brought up issues. For example, just yesterday, I had a call with my principal, with other admin members from my school about the new budgeting issue, and we had to approve a new budget within our school. And just like this, I've always worked across the school to try to make change. Thank you.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Sharma. Next, we will hear from Youth Legislator Wagner.
Good afternoon, youth legislators. I'd like to take a moment to explain why I'm a strong fit for the Commission on Innovation and Excellence in Education. First, as a youth legislator from a rural district, I can bring firsthand experience about the challenges rural schools face, including limited funding, transportation barriers, and reduced access to services like mental health supports. Next, I can offer insight on how policies may actually impact students from day to day, not just how they would look on paper. Many high-performing education systems rely on resources and infrastructure that rural Nevada schools may not have. I can help the Commission understand and implement plans that can be equitable for smaller districts with limited resources. Education policy is ultimately about students. I look forward to being a voice for the youth in Nevada as policies are possibly created and implemented. Thank you.
Thank you, Youth Legislator Wagner. Does any youth legislator have any comments or questions before we take a vote? Let's take a vote on who should be appointed as the first of the youth delegates for the Commission on Innovation and Excellence in Education. Mr. Gibbs, please take the vote.
For Representative number 1, Youth Legislator Aguirre.
I vote for Lynn.
Youth Legislator Barzoni.
Youth Legislator Hart.
Youth Legislator Boulware.
Youth Legislature Carminati Martinez.
Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez.
Youth Legislator Wagner.
Youth Legislator Grimmett.
Youth Legislator Sharma.
Vice Chair Hart.
Youth Legislator Kim.
Youth Legislator Keeley.
Youth Legislator Wagner.
Youth Legislator Kim.
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Christosic.
Youth Legislator Knoll.
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Kim.
Youth Legislator Lynn.
Youth Legislator Parikh.
Youth Legislator Mesa Ocampo.
Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez.
Youth Legislator Knoll.
Youth Legislator Christosic.
Youth Legislator Ogawa.
Youth Legislator Sharma.
Youth Legislator Parikh.
Youth Legislator Parikh.
Youth Legislator Rios.
Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez.
Youth Legislator Sharma.
Youth Legislator Grimmett.
Chair Song.
Youth Legislator Wagner.
Youth Legislator Sullivan.
Youth Legislator Wagner.
Youth Legislator Wagner.
Youth Legislator Wagner.
Our first representative is Youth Legislator Wagner.
This is for Representative 2, Youth Legislator Aguirre.
Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez.
Youth Legislator Barzoni.
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Boulware.
Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez.
Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez.
Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez.
Youth Legislator Grimmett.
Youth Legislator Grimmett.
Vice Chair Hart,
Youth Legislator Kim.
Youth Legislator Keeley,
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Kim,
Youth Legislator Kim.
Youth Legislator Christosic,
Youth Legislator Christos.
Youth Legislator Lee,
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Lynn,
Youth Legislator Lynn.
Youth Legislator Mesa Ocampo,
Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez.
Youth Legislator Knoll,
Youth Legislator Christosic,
Youth Legislator Ogawa,
Youth Legislator Lee,
Youth Legislator Parikh,
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Rios,
Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez.
Youth Legislator Sharma,
Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez,
Chair Song,
Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez.
Youth Legislator Sullivan,
Youth Legislator Grimmett.
Youth Legislator Wagner.
Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez.
Our second representative is Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez. I didn't say it right, did I? Okay.
Okay, this is for Representative number 3. Youth Legislator Aguirre,
Youth Legislator Kostrostik.
Youth Legislator Barzoni,
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Boulware,
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Carminati Martinez,
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Grimmett,
Youth Legislator Grimmett.
Vice Chair Hart,
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Keeley,
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Kim,
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Christosic,
Youth Legislator Christosic.
Youth Legislator Lee,
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Lynn,
Youth Legislator Lynn.
Youth Legislator Mesa Ocampo,
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Knoll,
Youth Legislator Christosic,
Youth Legislator Ogawa,
Youth Legislator Lee,
Youth Legislator Parikh,
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Rios,
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Sharma,
Youth Legislator Lee,
Chair Song,
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Sullivan,
Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislator Wagner.
Youth Legislator Lee.
Our third representative is Youth Legislator Lee.
Youth Legislators Wagner, Carminati Martinez, and Lee are appointed to the youth delegates for the Commission on Innovation and Excellence in Education. Our next agenda item is the second period of public comment. Is there anyone who wishes to testify in Carson City? Is there anyone who wishes to testify in Las Vegas? AVH, is there anyone on the line to make a public comment?
Chair, your public line is open and working, but you have no callers at this time.
It appears we do not have anyone who's prepared to provide public comment at this time, so we will move on to the next portion of this meeting. This concludes our business for today. This meeting is now adjourned. We will continue with our training as soon as AVH is ready to proceed.